Hey, this is Ken, and I'm about to do a video. Check it out. Welcome to another random video of Ken from Ken's Comics, drawing Ken stuff. I got inspired today by someone to do a Spider-Man video. The clip you just saw was Spider-Man 2099, which is a future version of Spider-Man, one of my favorites. Kind of fun to draw, kind of weird, different costume, totally different, not Peter Parker kind of stuff. If you don't like variations of Spider-Man, that's okay. I'm about to do a normal Spider-Man because, well, I like Spider-Man. Excuse me. Nothing else exciting going on today, except I'm going to do a little sketch and tell a story. So follow along if you want. Hello? Okay, there's an echo. Nope. Hold on, I'm checking something. Okay, this isn't working. Let's. All right, back to work. Um, so what was I saying? Oh, I wanted to just share with Ethan, if he ever can hear this, and anybody out there, that the reason that we do things, anything, and it's not just art. Art just happens to be my thing. Comics happens to be my thing. But there are people that put their creativity and effort into all kinds of worthwhile things, and you can find it in any way, in a lot of ways, in different things. Some people are teachers, and that's how they reach people, and that's how they help people. Some people are even in management. You know, maybe you're a retail manager, but you have a way of doing good and helping people. I was in customer service for a very long time, and I felt a lot of pride in that. I felt like I was helping people in my own ways, um, as well with both employees and customers. You know, just helping the world doesn't mean you don't have to be a Rembrandt or a Mozart. Um, you can just be a good person and find your ways to make the world brighter. And to my point, um, Ethan reached somebody today who reached me with his art. Imagine that. Imagine there's no other there's no greater thing than to make a positive impact on someone else's life. And sometimes you don't even know you're doing it. And so someone told me that today, that I made an impact on someone without even knowing it. And I want everybody to have that perspective. You could be doing something great for someone and not even knowing it. I had an experience at a fast food place not that long ago, and I was having a rough day, and the worker there was just so nice. I mean, like just pleasant and fun and really, really nice. So you're seeing my weird table here. This is where at Free Comic Book Day, I had everybody sign my table that came and got drawings. So now I have this great keepsake from the Free Comic Book Day 2021. So yeah, my point is just reaching out. I have this same story I tell all the time, and I'll tell it real quick here. When I was 14 in junior high, what they call middle school now, um, a comic book reached out and impacted me. And immediately I looked up the artists who made that book, and they became heroes of mine. And that is Jim Sanders and Todd McFarlane. Jim Sanders, especially because he was the inker and inkster where the real polishing work of the story happens. All right, I mean, 16 minutes trying to keep this quick. Jim Sanders, without even knowing it, just by getting a job and making a comic book, he reached all the way from New York City to Bay City, Michigan, and instantly gave this young kid an epiphany, a direction in life. Um, I was fortunate enough years later to get to know Jim through the miracle of the internet. But my point is, he didn't know me and I didn't know him, but he made my world an infinitely better place. And then consequently, anybody that I have helped might not have happened except for this one guy, Jim Sanders. And the tapestry of our society and our lives, things that we do and say in whatever ways, you don't know how you could be helping somebody. Yes, I advocate all the time that we should be helping people intentionally. You should be doing good wherever you can. But also, sometimes just remember that just by being yourself and being the best, you could be helping someone. You could be helping people to to have a better day, or maybe reaffirm their faith in humanity when it seems really low. Because I've had some dark times where I feel like, man, everybody is negative and everybody against me, or the world sucks and it's not worth bothering. And it's just not true. It's just that that kind of stuff is what gets the most press and attention. Okay. I'm under 20 minutes, so I think I am going to do a little bit of. I'm going to do something I like to do called just sketchy color, and that's where I just take a little bit of colored pencil, and I'm not going to fully color this, but I'm going to use this rough, quick, sketchy style to add color to the picture. And this I do this a lot with Spider-Man because it can be quick and simple, and Spider-Man specifically only has two colors you got to worry about. So it's easy to do pretty fast. I don't have to worry a lot. In my mind now, I'm keeping in mind the highlights for the light source still coming from up here. Up here is where I imagine my light is. So I've got white spots here, and then on the underside of that is where I'll put more blue and make sure it's darker. And I love doing colored pencils because you can press harder and get it darker. You can press lighter and do less with it. Apologize for my cat meowing in the background. She's needy. She wants food again or something, I'm sure. So I'm going to throw a little bit of red in there then too. And again, I don't want to make this a full colored picture. That would be take a little too much time. And if we don't finish it, then it looks kind of hokey. So doing a sketchy style like this allows me to just throw in a little bit for style choice purposes and hopefully make it a little bit fun. Remembering again where my light source is coming from. But stuff like this just takes practice. What I'm really excited about, and I actually hope that I get to maybe see, is this drawing that Ethan did today, because it means something. Especially, it means something to me when it comes from somewhere. I wish I had some of my old Spider-Mans from when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, because they were crazy, crazy rough and a lot of fun. But you see a pattern of a lot of kids draw similar styles and at that stage of their lives. My daughter today drew a really fun Harry Potter drawing for school. She had to illustrate something from a book she read recently, and she just finished reading book 6. And so she's really into Harry Potter, and seeing her drawings always make me really happy. She doesn't draw all the time. It's not her thing. It's mine more than hers, but we still share a love for creating and making art. She, on the other hand, is an amazing dancer, performer, singer, actress. I'm getting a little rough with my reds here, and a part of that is I don't want to press too hard and smear the blacks. I should be doing this over ink, and I'm not, because this is a rough sketch. Oop, just hit 21 minutes. Damn. Darn. Gosh. I say that in case there's any kids watching this particular video, because I intentionally made it with a 6th grader in mind. But it's really nice. It's nice there's a universal brotherhood of artists. And I'm finding as I get older, the more professional comic book artists and indie artists that I get to know, our stories are so similar. We found something in art, and it's not just about drawing cool characters or battles or superheroes. I have a whole video on why I draw the Hulk, and how the Hulk is my chosen form of therapy. And Spider-Man, I think, has a similar vein to him, that there's an adventure aspect, why people love him and why it helps people. Because it's not just entertainment. Somehow it's therapy, it's escapism, it's realizing the best in us. I'm going to do a couple more things here really, really quickly, because I just want to make sure that his eyes pop. So I'm not inking the whole picture, but I am going to ink just Spidey's eyes. I want this to be really stand out. I said there were, because I said there was only two colors, and that's true. I'm ignoring black and white, which are not colors, they are neutrals. But every bit as important in making the picture work are the whites, like the whites of his eyes have to pop. Otherwise, it doesn't stand out against the red. I'm doing really rough on his spider here too, so that it jumps out at you. And then just a little bit here, because I feel like Spidey's. Okay, I lied. I'm doing a couple of lines. I really want certain lines to be crisper on this picture. But I'm going to stop really soon because I don't want this to be a long video. One thing everybody always forgets, and I'm going to do this right now, and I'm going to do it in black. Spidey has these underarm webs. They add they're a cool design element. Plus, they give him a little bit of a lift when he's in the air. Not quite flight, but more of a glider kind of thing. And a lot of artists forget to draw it, like it doesn't matter. And to me, it's a design element from the original costume. That's very important. Okay. All right, guys, I'm feeling pretty decent about this. This is a rough sketch. I know it took like 20 minutes, but that's still pretty rough for me. I'm going to sign this. And this is, I'm dedicating this one to Eason. Because he inspired me today, and I hope he knows that. And thank you all for watching. This has been another Ken's video. I appreciate your time. Check out my channel. Look me up on kenscomics.net. I'm revising the website. And I hope that you do something good for somebody else today, because we are all connected and we all need to support each other whenever we can. Take care.